I want to transition into something that we all recently learned about, which is there's been a big change in the NBA. That's the National Basketball Association, for those that don't know.
You talking about me being recruited for them, or?
Yeah, where
Yeah,
they're having you playing point guard for the Lakers.
exactly.
Um, and NBA has just changed its kind of licensing and rights deal. And there's been an iconic music piece that's always been a part of the NBA since I believe the early '90s. And it's a song called Roundball Rock. And you happen to be the guitar player on
The new version.
the new version that,
Yeah.
presumably if it has the same legs as the original, that's going to be another, 30 years of getting to hear that every time we fire up our NBA, an NBA game and get to watch our favorite team. We're going to get to hear some Andrew Synowiec on that as well.
Sure.
So I'm wondering if you can kind of talk us through how you got the call for this, kind of the session, the gear, because it's a pretty rockin' remix. It's already been teased out on several
Right.
different sports radio shows and
Yeah.
podcasts. So we got a little bit of that here, and we'll fill in a little piece of that so people can kind of see what that's all about. And even Saturday Night Live has done a little
True.
piece on
Yeah.
that, which we can
Hilarious.
show a little bit of here as well. But tell us about how this all came about.
Yeah, well, I got a text from my friend Tim Pierce, and he said, "Hey, I referred you to John Tesh for some session work."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Great, that sounds amazing." I know, being my age, I know who John Tesh is.
Yeah.
He's, of course, the host of Entertainment Tonight, and I knew that he had a music career too, so sounded interesting. And then, like 2 days later, I get a call from an engineer friend, Mike Arvold. He says, "Hey, there's this session coming up. John Tesh is going to re-record a bunch of his old hits, and I'm trying to get you on it." I'm like, "Great, that's two people." And it's funny because it's like one of those things where, like, sometimes in the music business, I think it takes like, multiple sources kind of saying like, try this person, because people are so reticent to try somebody new.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, great, that's two people, So ended up working out. We went into the studio. We did, I think, 2 days at East West, and did a whole bunch of his classic music. So then I get another call like, hey, he's got this other idea for Roundball Rock, except he wants almost like a Trans-Siberian Orchestra kind of thing. Like, can we just give you the score and let you like kind of play all the violin parts and all the trumpet parts and all that kind of stuff and like turn it into a guitar orchestra? So it's like, yeah, challenge accepted. By the way, they were like, and you have like 2 hours to do it.
So you had already recorded all this stuff
Yeah.
at East West and kind of done an arrangement that he
Yeah.
had already come up with, and then he kind of did an audible and said, "We got a 2-hour deadline."
Exactly. It was kind of like, he had this other, more traditional version where the strings are playing the melody and stuff like that, and the guitar is just kind of doubling the bass, doing like power
Yeah.
chord stuff. And then it was kind of like, I just had this crazy idea. What if, and we had a hard out at 5 o'clock, and it's like 3 o'clock,
Mhm.
But man, we got it done. I think the results are pretty great.
I'm wondering if you can play a little bit of Roundball Rock for us, and we
Sure.
get to hear sort of this new arrangement, and let's do it.